Modern life, with all its astonishing achievements, has brought forth a kind of emptiness that previous generations never experienced. We float in an ocean of information, yet suffer from a thirst for meaning. Existentialist philosophers like Albert Camus called this state absurdism, when humans search for meaning but find no clear answers in the universe. Imagine being a successful doctor, saving lives daily. Returning home at night, you sit in silence and ask, what's the ultimate purpose? If we all eventually die, is saving lives just postponing the inevitable? This question lies at the heart of existential crisis.
Research consistently shows that emptiness and loss of meaning have evolved into pervasive challenges in contemporary societies. Credible studies reveal that substantial segments of the population in advanced nations struggle with fundamental existential questions about life's purpose.
But what if this feeling of emptiness isn't a dead end, but rather a guiding signal? What if this sensation indicates a deeper reality about human nature and the universe? This is where modern science and religious wisdom converge to offer an answer.
The first truth, Fitrah, our inner compass. Neuroscientists have discovered that our brain does not simply switch off when we are at rest. A system called the default mode network, DMN, activates, responsible for self-awareness, thinking about the past and future, and contemplating abstract concepts like meaning and purpose. Dr. Marcus Raichle, a pioneer in the discovery of this network, showed that our brain is hardwired to transcend the present moment and search for a bigger picture. It is an innate drive to find connection and meaning. This modern scientific discovery is a stunning affirmation of a concept introduced 1400 years ago in the Holy Qur'an with the word Fitrah, the primordial, innate nature of humanity. In Surah Al-Rum, verse 30, God says,
فأقم وجهك للدين حنيفا فطرة الله التي فطر الناس عليها لا تبديل لخلق الله ذلك الدين القيم ذلك الدين القيم ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
So turn your face wholeheartedly toward the truth, toward this religion, in accordance with the natural disposition God has instilled in people. The creation of God is unchangeable. This is the enduring religion, yet most people do not know.
Qur'an 30:30. The renowned Sunni scholar Imam Ibn Taymiyyah explains in his work Dar Ta'arud al-Aql wa al-Nakil, averting the conflict between reason and revelation, that the fitrah is not just the acceptance of a creator, but includes an innate inclination to worship him and a love for truth and justice. The feeling of nihilism emerges when modern material life suppresses this natural inclination, ignoring our internal compass. This feeling is, in reality, the cry of our soul to return to its original state.
The second truth, the purposeful universe, from cosmic fine-tuning to revelation.
Physicists are faced with a phenomenon known as the fine-tuning of the universe. Dozens of fundamental constants of physics, such as the strength of the strong nuclear force or the gravitational constant, are set with such incredible precision that if they were even slightly different, the life we know could never have formed. The eminent British astronomer Sir Fred Hoyle, who was initially a staunch critic of the idea of creation, admitted after reviewing the evidence, quote, "A common-sense interpretation of the facts suggests that a super-intellect has monkeyed with physics as well as with chemistry and biology. The numbers one calculates from the facts seem to me so overwhelming as to put this conclusion almost beyond question." This purposefulness that science has discovered woven into the fabric of the cosmos is the same truth the Qur'an declared centuries ago. In Surah Al-Anbiya, verses 16 and 17, we read,
وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاءَ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ لَوْ أَرَدْنَا أَن نَّتَّخِذَ لَهْوًا لَاتَّخَذْنَاهُ مِن لَّدُنَّا إِن كُنَّا فَاعِلِينَ.
"And we did not create the heaven and the earth and that between them in play. Had we intended to take a diversion, we would have taken it from that which is with us, if indeed we were to do so." Imam Fakhr al-Din al-Razi, in his monumental commentary, Tafsir al-Kabir, writes that creation is not a futile, aimless act, but is founded upon wisdom and a profound truth. The Qur'an clarifies the ultimate purpose of this intelligent creation in Surah Ad-Dariyat, verse 56.
وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ.
"And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." Ibn Kathir, in his celebrated exegesis, explains that the phrase "to worship me," liyabudun, has also been interpreted by scholars to mean "to know me," liyarifun. Therefore, the universe is an arena for knowing God, and this is the deepest meaning a being can attain.
The third truth, ultimate justice, the answer to unanswered prayers. Studies in developmental psychology by scientists like Paul Bloom at Yale University have shown that even infants possess a rudimentary sense of justice and fairness. We are born with an innate moral compass. But when we look at the world, this innate sense is challenged. Why do good people suffer while oppressors live in luxury? This contradiction is one of the greatest sources of nihilistic feelings. If this world were the end of the story, the universe would be ultimately unjust and absurd. But the Qur'an solves this puzzle by introducing the concept of the hereafter, el-akhirah. This world is the stage of testing, dar el-ibtila'a, not the final court, dar el-jaza. Complete and perfect justice will be realized in another world. Surah al-Zalzala, verses 7 and 8, states this principle with incredible precision.
مَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ.
So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Quran 99, 7-8. Conclusion. From nihilism to meaning.
Now, let's put the pieces of the puzzle together. Our Fitrah, our innate nature, which both science and the Qur'an affirm, drives us to seek meaning. Therefore, the feeling of emptiness is not a sign of meaning's absence, but a sign that this inner compass has been activated. The universe around us, with its astonishing order and purpose, declares that creation was not a blind accident, but an arena designed for the knowledge of a higher truth. The promise of ultimate justice answers our innate desire for fairness and gives eternal meaning to our struggles and our deeds in this world. Nihilism is born when we only look at one piece of this picture. But when these three truths are brought together, emptiness gives way to meaning, hope, and purpose. This journey is a return to our true selves, a harmonization with the symphony of the cosmos, and a trust in the promise of our Creator. Perhaps the greatest meaning in life is not found in discovering complex answers, but in accepting this simple call, to know the Creator who made us in His primordial design, Fitrah, placed us in a purposeful universe, and has promised us a justice that will never fail. It is here that the search ends and tranquility begins.